Your legs feel weaker after 60? It's not age, it's 5 missing vitamins. Japan's oldest doctor climbed stairs at 105 using these exact 5. Vitamin number 3 is sending calcium to the wrong places in your body. Here's how to fix it. Starting with the stumble stopper. After 60, nerves weaken, muscles shrink. Memory fades in ways we quietly accept. But Dr. Shigeki Hinohara didn't accept decline. He practiced medicine past 100, with the help of 5 vitamins that fueled his body from the inside out. Today, you'll discover how each one works in your aging system and how to use them wisely. Because aging isn't something to fear, it's something you can guide gently, daily, and with care. The first vitamin? It rebuilds nerve coating and helps prevent those stumbles so many seniors silently worry about. 1. Vitamin B12, your nerve maintenance crew. You may not see it, but right now, inside your body, trillions of messages are trying to travel, from your brain, down your spine, through your legs. But after 60, something shifts. Those highways of communication, your nerves, begin to fray. And vitamin B12, it's the skilled maintenance crew that keeps them working. In my later years, I never skipped this one. Why? Because B12 fuels a process called methylation. Think of it like a repair system that patches damaged DNA, clears cellular waste, and rebuilds the protective myelin coating around your nerves. When B12 runs low, and it often does after 60 due to weaker stomach acid, that protective coating starts to thin. Imagine trying to walk across a bridge where the guardrails have rusted off. That's how vulnerable your nerves become. And the warning signs? They don't shout, they whisper, numbness in your feet, subtle muscle weakness, that foggy feeling when you're trying to remember a name. In fact, a 2021 study from the Chianti Project found that adults over 70 with low B12 had a 31.6% higher risk of sarcopenia, the kind of muscle loss that makes standing from a chair feel harder than it should. Let me tell you about Rosa, 71. She was sharp, independent, but lately she'd started catching her toe on the rug. Little trips she brushed off. Her daughter noticed. A simple blood test revealed her B12 was below 400 picograms per milliliter, and her doctor recommended 1,000 micrograms of methylated B12 daily, taken under the tongue. Within weeks, her steps felt steadier, her thinking clearer. I didn't realize how off I felt until I started feeling normal again, she said. If you're over 60, here's what I always recommended to my patients. Take 1,000 micrograms of methylated B12 daily, especially if you're plant-based or on acid-reducing meds. Choose sublingual or liquid forms. Your gut may not absorb capsules as well. Get tested yearly and keep levels above 500 picograms per milliliter for optimal nerve health. You may not feel the maintenance crew working, but if you listen closely, you'll notice fewer stumbles, a little more clarity, a little more strength in your step. 2. Vitamin D3, your muscle construction manager. After 60, many seniors begin to notice it. Standing up feels slower. Climbing stairs, a little heavier. Your legs are still there, but the strength inside them isn't. Vitamin D3 plays a surprising role here. It's not just for bones. It's your muscle construction manager. Without it, your muscle-building crew loses its instructions. Inside your muscle cells are tiny switches called VDRs, vitamin D receptors. When D3 enters the scene, these switches flip on, telling your body to build and preserve lean muscle. It also helps guide calcium, your main building block, into muscles and bones, like a foreman making sure the right materials go to the right place. But here's the problem. After 60, your skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight, like solar panels that have lost their shine. Even if you're outside daily, your levels can still drop. In 2024, a study at the Chinese PLA General Hospital found that seniors supplementing with vitamin D3 showed significant improvement in leg strength and grip compared to those who didn't. Take Harold, 68. He used to grip the armrest just to stand from his recliner, but after adding 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 with breakfast, his energy slowly returned. Now, I walk to the market instead of waiting for my son, he told me. If you're over 60, get your D3 levels tested Aim for 50 to 80 nanograms per milliliter. Take 2,000 international units daily with healthy fats like eggs or avocado, or spend 15 to 20 minutes in gentle morning sun, if possible. It's a simple signal, but to your muscles, it says, let's rebuild. 3. Vitamin K. 2. The cement mixer for your bones. You've probably heard about calcium for strong bones, but here's what most people don't realize. Calcium is just the raw material. Without the right placement crew, it can end up in the wrong places, like your arteries. That's where vitamin K2 comes in. It acts like a cement mixer activating the protein osteocalcin, which tells calcium, go here, into the bones, not there, into the bloodstream. After 60, your gut bacteria naturally produce less K2. At the same time, your bones become more porous, and your arteries more stiff. It's like building a house with bricks. But no mortar. Everything weakens. A 2024 meta-analysis in Bone and Joint Journal found that consistent K2 intake improved bone density in seniors and significantly reduced arterial calcification, one of the silent culprits behind high blood pressure and leg cramps. Dorothy, 74, had lost an inch of height over the years. Her doctor said her bone scan showed early osteoporosis. Instead of adding more calcium pills, her son suggested fermented foods, rich in K2. She started eating a tablespoon of natto every other morning, plus a supplement with 180 micrograms of MK7K2. Months later, her follow-up DEXA scan showed something unexpected. Her bone loss had slowed, and her blood pressure readings had improved too. Here's what I recommend if you're over 60. Include fermented foods like natto, sauerkraut, or aged cheese. Or take a daily 90 to 180 micrograms MK7K2 supplement with meals. Especially if you're already taking calcium or D3, K2 helps direct their effects safely. Think of K2 as the final step in the blueprint. Without it, the structure weakens. With it, you build something that lasts. 4. Magnesium, your cellular battery charger. Think of every cell in your body as a little engine. It needs fuel, it needs rhythm, and above all, it needs a charge. That's where magnesium comes in. Magnesium powers over 300 enzyme reactions, including the creation of ATP, your body's core energy molecule. No magnesium, no charge. It's like trying to start your car with a dead battery. After 60, many people unknowingly become deficient. Medications like diuretics, acid blockers, and even blood pressure drugs can quietly drain magnesium stores. Plus, kidneys become less efficient at conserving it. You might not notice it right away, but your body does. Muscles feel tired or cramp easily. Sleep becomes fragmented. You feel wired, but exhausted. In a 2022 NIH review, low magnesium was directly linked to insomnia, arrhythmia, and muscle weakness in older adults. Frank, 70, knew something was off. He couldn't fall asleep, and when he did, his legs would twitch him awake. His doctor checked, and sure enough, magnesium was low. He began taking 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate an hour before bed. Within a few nights, his sleep deepened. Even his morning energy, something he hadn't felt in years, began returning. Here's what I often told patients like Frank. Take 350 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate daily. It's gentle and absorbable. Avoid oxide or citrate forms. They're harder on aging digestion. Use it in the evening to support muscle relaxation and better sleep. You don't always see energy being made, but when your internal battery is charged, you move easier, think clearer, and rest more deeply. 5. Omega-3s, oil for your brain's machinery. Your brain is made of nearly 60% fat, and like any machine with moving parts, it needs the right oil to keep things running smoothly. That oil is omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA and EPA. These fats don't just help the brain, they build it. They make up the flexible membranes of your brain cells, helping signals move faster, thoughts stay sharper, and inflammation stay low. But here's what happens with age. We absorb fewer omega-3s from food, brain inflammation increases, and memory, mood, and focus can slowly fade. In 2020, a study published in Neurology showed that seniors with higher DHA levels had better memory retention and slower cognitive decline, even when other risk factors were present. Let me tell you about Marilyn, 76. She was active and social, but started forgetting names at church, missing appointments, and losing confidence in conversation. Her daughter suggested omega-3s. Marilyn began taking 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily from a high-quality fish oil. She also added sardines to her lunch twice a week. A few months in, something shifted. Her crossword puzzle, once frustrating, became fun again. She said, "It's like my brain stopped skipping." If you're over 60, here's how to support your mental sharpness. 1,000 milligrams EPA DHA daily, ideally from triglyceride form fish oil, or eat 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish. Weekly sardines, salmon mackerel, take with meals to boost absorption. Think of it as oiling the gears in your brain's clock. When those gears glide, your focus, mood, and memory move in harmony. Dr. Hinohara once said, "To keep the body going, you must never stop the heart from wanting." He didn't live past 100 by chance. He guided his body as gently, with rhythm, discipline, and care. And the 5 vitamins we explored today, they weren't magic pills. They were quiet messages to his body. I still care about you. I still want to walk. I still want to remember. So, here's your moment, not to overhaul your life, just to listen to what your body is quietly asking for. Maybe it's steadier legs, clearer thoughts, or simply a more restful night. Let's take that step together. Which of these vitamins is already part of your routine? Or which one do you feel drawn to try first? Let us know in the comments. Your story might be the sign someone else was waiting for. If this video gave you clarity, if it made aging feel a little more possible, subscribe and join our community. We explore simple, science-backed ways to stay strong, steady, and alive with purpose, well into your 70s and beyond. You're not just growing older, you're becoming wiser, and your body still listens.